Guys, you're looking at the thumbnail, you're looking at the title of the video. You already know what time it is. It is time to get active. Now, guys, before we get into this particular video, because I'm sure you're looking at the thumbnail and you're saying to yourself, good old MTR, say it ain't so. Stop clickbaiting us. No, this one's real. But let me talk just real quick before we go into the quick clip that I have for you guys here today. There's some of these stories that I happen to do that I come across, and I think now I'm exposed more than ever to information like this, because prior to having a YouTube channel, I would just ignore all this shit, right? Just continue to work in on my purpose. But there's certain stories that have hit my eyes over the last couple of months to years that just, I look at it, I try to understand it, I try to give it the benefit of the doubt, I try to be objective and balanced, and I try to err on the side of understanding my biases and all of that. And I look at these stories and I try my damnedest, and it's still at the end of it, I'm saying to myself, what the hell is this shit? Okay? This is one of those stories. I guarantee you after this, I need to go take a break and get the unyielding abyss off of my spirit. Okay? So we're going to go through the clip and then we're going to talk about it. But just to preface it, there's a 26-year-old lady, a 44-year-old mother. That means that the mother had the young girl at 18. And what they say is that they share everything with each other, including showing how to get their viscous innards dug out. Without further ado,
this is my daughter.
I'm Rakia. I'm 26 years old, and we live in Jacksonville, Alabama. We do everything together.
Yeah.
I mean, everything.
Watch a movie together, cook together.
Twerk.
Go off, go crazy, show up.
I couldn't imagine my life without my mom being in it. It would ruin me. I wouldn't know what to do, how to function.
I've had people say that we're too close.
Okay, you got to spread it open a little bit. My mother and I have been...
If you just didn't see that, hold on, let's take a quick breather. Let's take a quick pause. If you didn't see that, you saw the two on the couch and the mother is feeding the daughter on the couch. Again, this is a 26-year-old woman. Her 44-year-old mother is feeding her on the couch, okay? What happened right after that? The 26-year-old daughter had wax paper and was going up to the innards of the 44-year-old mother and then pulled it up to her face and was laughing and looking at the hair follicles of her mother on the wax paper 2 inches from her face. This is disturbing. Just real quick before we get into the next section. Why is this? If you go to right now to the video that's on TLC right now, there's way more likes than dislikes. Imagine if this was a 44-year-old woman and a 26-year-old boy. Man, child. Oh, he'll never be a man. Why are those stereotypes not assigned over here? Why? Because I can tell you from what I'm seeing right here, if I come across a young lady that has an attachment to her mother like this, I may try to get the viscous innards in the meantime. You understand what I'm saying? But, you know, it is what it is. Depends what she looks like, okay? But if I see this dynamic, okay, this is so utterly unhealthy. The mother has created a housewife, not a house husband as what she would with a young boy, but she's created a housewife. Okay, but let's go on to the next clip because I got more to say.
Waxing each other for quite some time now.
I showed her my first sex tape about 2 years ago.
I showed her my first sex tape maybe a year ago. What kind of positions do you think I should do, or what do you think we should do? And she was just like, oh girl, prop your leg up in this angle. Maybe your back should have been a little bit more arched in this position.
You have your significant others.
Yes, and he was like, you guys are sick.
Yes.
This is my daughter.
I'm Rakia, I'm 20.
Okay, that was the end of the clip. So it's this is ridiculous. This is ridiculous. It's ridiculous not only because of the things that they're talking about, but also the reception on the TLC channel. Look at the like to dislike ratio. I'll leave a link down in the description box down below, but don't click on that shit right now because I got more to say. Now, tight relationship aside, which I think having a tight relationship with your mother is cool. I think this dynamic between your mother is upsetting and disappointing that the mother would allow this to happen, but it's clear that the mother has a whole host of issues that she refuses to get treatment for or to see a professional for, and has infused these issues onto the daughter. So they laugh and they joke about how loving this relationship is, but the mother has inflicted permanent damage onto the young daughter, and both of them are gonna live an existence together without a man. I think the sickest thing that I picked up on, I don't know if you guys noticed this, but the 44-year-old mother says that she showed a sex tape to the 26-year-old daughter 2 years ago. 2 years ago. And then the daughter reimbursed the mother a year later, which means that the mother instigated this initial showing, thus making the daughter feel more comfortable with showing at a later date. To me, this seems like some weird ass grooming shit. To me. All right? Because if it was an older dude, let's say it was a 44-year-old father and a 26-year-old daughter, the internet would be up in arms. That like to dislike ratio would be utterly disrespectful. TLC would be banished. Picket signs, burning bottles through office windows and all of that. Okay, I'm probably going a little bit too far, but like all of that shit. You understand me? One can only hope that the tapes that the mother is showing the father of the 26-year-old young lady is not squeezing out the cheeks of the mother. At least it's some other random dude. But then as a mother, why would you be demonstrating to your daughter, hey, this is how my viscous innards get completely mashed into oblivion. How do you do it? Do the young kids do all the same tricks? I already know the dudes that follow this channel are vomiting on themselves right now. But for all the ladies that down in there, what do you guys think about this? I know that this is abnormal in essence, but what I can't get over is that like to dislike ratio as to show that this is how cute. How could they just love each other? Look at them, okay? Look at them. But the mother, through her own failed relationships, and who knows what her parents brought her up under, the mother is completely killing the chances in her post-wall freedom, okay, freedom, completely killing the chances that the young daughter has to have a substantial future with a man that she thinks that she deserves. And she even said it. She said, the crew members asked, have you told one of your boyfriends that you showed your mother digging you out? Oh, yeah. And they just thought that I was crazy. And the mother laughs. Type of bullshit is that? Dog, I'm telling you right now, if that was me, I'd be like, wait a minute. So you showed your mother my cock? Is that what you did? You showed me pumping profusely on top of you and make the O face? Is that what is wrong with you? You need therapy now. You need medication. You need therapy. There's something wrong with you. And I blame the mother at the end of the day, because the mother is setting the stage. The mother is setting the tone. This is truly some despicable and disgusting shit. And I don't know why this is not viewed the exact same way as if it was an older man and a younger daughter. Right now in 2021, with the modern day lady, to show that this is not only accepted, but way more like than dislike, it shows how cockamamie we are today. Out of order and out of control. I mean, it was weird enough watching the mother feed the daughter, and then it was extra weird watching the waxing, but then the enjoying of watching each other's tapes. Are y'all for real? I bet you the update to this, they're going to be high-fiving, talking about how they was recently thought it out in the same room together, okay? Looking at each other in the eye. I love you, daughter. I love you, mommy. At the same goddamn time. Oh, this is some sick shit. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. I shouldn't make it that visual for you guys. This is definitely going to get demonetized. I don't care, though. We have to have a conversation about this stuff because at the end of the day, this is absolutely, positively, and completely preposterous. Questions, comments, concerns? God already know what to do. Mediocre tutorials and reviews at gmail.com. Guys, this was sent to me on my Instagram at Mediocre tutorials and reviews. It's long, but you know how to spell. If you don't, there's a link down in the description box down below. Feel free to click on that link. Go up, follow your boy. Make sure that you send me fantastic content so I can keep on delivering to the people. Last but not least, I got a Patreon link down there as well. If you guys are interested in getting closer to your boy and closer to the inner circle, to enhance your life with value-added resources to increase your value going into the future. I'll see you soon. Gotta also go take a cold shower after this one. Until next time, YouTube.